The Seaborne Ovation cruise ship has arrived on the island with visitors from abroad who have come to the department to enjoy the beaches, the sun, and the sea, in addition to the tourist attractions. Fortunately, the disembarkation process was successfully carried out according to governmental entities. Sylvia Mitchell is at the cove dock where the boat is anchored.
Hello, Lisa and Teleaudience. Well, this is the cruise ship Seaborne Ovation you can see right behind me that come to the island around 10:30 in the morning, and also it come with about 200 tourists that come to visit and know the touristic and all the cultural attractive we have here in the department.
Estos son trabajos y logros que se logran por...
These are works and achievements that are accomplished by these international visits that we make. This is where we captivate the will of the cruise agencies to come to know our destination. And this time, the Seaborne Ovation is arriving. It is the first cruise ship that will arrive this year, and we have already scheduled between now and March 4 cruise ships that will be arriving at our department. The second one will arrive this same month of February on the 18th.
The Secretary of Tourism and also the port captain stress and they emphasize that this is not the first nor the last cruise ship that will come in February and also in March. Well, they have already the request of other cruise ship that will come the 18th of February and also in the month of March.
A las 18 horas está la solicitud de zarpe.
The time of departure requested is at 18 hours. So at the time, the passengers would already be on board for the next port, which will be the country of Costa Rica.
They also stress that the visitors will have a tour around the emblematic places of our department. This is the information we give in this moment.
At this very moment, the visitors from abroad are disembarking on the island. Enjoying beaches and the sea of the seven colors to the fullest is actually their greatest expectation.
Well, we just find a beautiful island, wonderful weather, and hopefully a nice beach. Yes.
Beautiful beaches.
What do you come in to enjoy?
The same.
I'm all excited. This is an adventure. I have no idea what to expect here, but it's certainly great to be here. And aren't you a beautiful woman?
Hello, good afternoon. How are you? What did you expect from San Andres Island?
What am I expecting?
Yeah.
I have not a clue.
Okay.
I'm looking forward. You have a beautiful island so far.
We're just happy to be ashore and finally, after COVID, being able to explore the world and happy to come to your beautiful island.
Something nice to do. It looks a very beautiful island. We're from the UK, so we've come a long way.
In other news, students of one of the public institutions of the department received several computers that will improve their study conditions.
The students of the Natania School received several computers from the Secretary of Education and the MINTIC program Computers to Educate. The teaching staff highlighted the importance of having this equipment within the institution. The computers were given on loan to the school during the school period, where they will be used as a tool to help in the learning process of children who are in high school and some in elementary school. The Ministry of Education informed that it will continue to deliver computers to other educational institutions on the island.
And the departmental government started repairing the grids and covers in bad condition.
After several months where the community expressed their dissatisfaction with the poor condition of the grids and where the departmental government said that maintenance work will begin, today the issue is already crystallized. The contractors are conducting repair work on several grids. It should be noted that through the Department of Infrastructure, progress is being made in the repair of drain covers and grids that were in a state of deterioration and represented a danger to pedestrians and vehicles. The work crew of the Infrastructure Office has so far constructed several concrete covers, maintained grids, and reconstructed manholes in the following sectors: Bight, Cocal, Airport Area, Harmony High Hill, Seri Bay, and Almendros.
In December, our news team received a citizen's complaint about the overflow of sewage in the sector of Guinea Hen 5th Stage. After several weeks, we follow up on this important issue.
Hello, Lisa and Ali TV viewers. I say hello from here, from the sector of Guinea Hen 5th stage, because we want to talk about a note that we're making at the month of December, where we receive the notes of an overflowing of sewage that was presenting right here in the sector. We come back to the deficit that will happen to this news, and we find out say, yeah, then don't get fixed. Stand to this the notes that they make through our cameras of Teleislas News.
Taking into account that for a month and a half, we had the mishap of the waters, which caused much dissatisfaction since we could not sleep. We had to keep the doors closed. Everything was chaos in the environment. Indeed, since they were taking so long, I had to send an official letter to the environmental attorney on the 21st and immediately sent an official letter to Veolia so that they would be present and solve the problem. So it was that on the third day of the deadline, they came, did the maintenance drain, and it seems that everything was solved. We have not had the problem for 10 days now.
The citizens also tell us that they replace the tap them of the different sewage system that they hear in the sector, and they also install so continue in the house and can know how much water then they give to the sector of the island.
It seems that they are monitoring the situation, because they changed the covers so that solids do not continue to enter into these pipes, because it is a new service and it is for the development of the community.
This is all information I report from here from the Guinea Hen sector. Continue Lisa in studio with more information.
Thank you, Alice. And in other news, the departmental government will carry out a new vaccination campaign in the department.
The Ministry of Health, in coordination with the Departmental State Social Enterprise, will be advancing the second campaign of vaccination against COVID-19 from February 5th to the 6th of 2022. A campaign in which only first and second doses will be applied to people over 18 years old, pregnant mothers, and children from 3 to 17 years old who must be accompanied by an adult. The vaccination will take place at the Morgan Cannons Plaza from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. during a continuous work schedule. For the departmental government, it is important to advance in the number of people immunized.
And now let's get to know other facts that are making news in our brief news sections of today.
In the Bolivariano Educational Institution, the Group of Prevention and Citizen Education of the National Police was advancing the school program for the prevention of psychoactive substances and violence with children and adolescents of the school. This strategy is carried out through the development of the module My First Steps for Coexistence. The Police Command of San Andres, Old Providence, and Santa Catalina invite citizens to report any case or situation of risk that affects children. The Secretariat of Health informed that the fumigation by sectors against vectors had to be suspended due to technical and mechanical problems. The portfolio invited all citizens to be attentive to the new date of spraying and to keep containers with water closed and eliminate stagnant water. The Environmental Corporation Coralina celebrated this February 3rd, the International Day Without Straw, reminding our citizens that this is a non-biodegradable plastic and its decomposition can take thousands of years. Therefore, it is considered one of the most polluting elements in the world.